In tackles with 85, the deep ball for Darius Prince, and Philadelphia's on the board first.
On the draw, this is Bryson Allen. And Allen weaving his way all the way down to the 22. 10-yard line, 5. Mayfield, dancing all around. Throwing as far as he can throw it. Jump ball coming. Crazy stuff. Not this time.
And you want to be a wide receiver, you're going to have to take a little bit of a hit like that as Brown got him in that shoulder, but watch. Those are teeth.
Do we have a dentist on staff here?
What's up, Shady Sports Network? I'm back here with the 6', 225 linebacker from the Mississippi Raiders, Mr. Tahze Allen. Tahze, how are we doing today, big dog?
And I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be on with you.
Man, really excited to talk to you. So, you're actually the first player I know that signed with the Mississippi Raiders. How did that whole process go?
I came into contact with the Mississippi Raiders about a month or so ago. Through my agent, Mr. John Motley, and we talked for a few weeks, one or 2 weeks, and they let me know that they were interested in bringing me in, and we continued to speak, and our values lined up. What I was looking to do and what they were looking to do, it lined up, and so I felt like it was the right move for me, and that I could add a lot of value to the team and help them achieve what they're trying to achieve for this upcoming season.
Definitely. And you signed with Mississippi, you're that guy, right? You have experience. A lot of the other guys are kind of rookies, they're new to this. When you look at the team overall, how's the roster looking?
When I look at the team, I look at it as a bunch of hungry guys. A bunch of guys that's ready to do what it takes to win. What they're willing to do, what it takes to get the job done. Coach Coleman, the coach for the Mississippi Raiders, he's very passionate about this game. He's very passionate about his players. And I feel like any good football team, great football team, they feed from the top to the bottom. So starting with the coach to the players, so him being as passionate as he is, I know it's feeding into the team, and that's how we'll practice. That's how we'll play. That's how we'll prepare.
That's really awesome to hear. And, you mentioned earlier agent John Motley. John Motley's a scout for the LA Chargers. So, you just have to kind of produce on the field, and you might get that opportunity to move up to the next level. When you went through that process with signing with an agent, how much of that was a factor?
It was a big factor. I always feel like I wanted to trust someone I was working with, and I trust Mr. John 110%. We talk often, and he makes it clear to me he has my best interest at heart. He wants to see me succeed. Whatever I need to succeed, he's there for me. And we have clear communication. We're transparent, and that's what I appreciate about him.
When I look at the AIF, it's a new league. There's 8 new teams in it. I look at, like you said, a bunch of dogs. I almost kind of look at it kind of like JUCO. There's a ton of stars that come out of there. Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, all them. When you look at the AIF, how important is it to you that you could possibly become the face of the league?
I haven't actually thought about it that way, but now thinking about it, I feel like that's an even greater motivator for me, because for me to become a face of a league and be able to push it more out and then have more guys follow behind me and maybe able to open doors for more guys to move up to the next level, I feel like that's very big for me, and that's something that I want to do. I would love to do.
For sure. Take me through your high school and college journey.
Through high school, I played at Stockbridge High School my freshman and sophomore year in Stockbridge, Georgia. My junior and senior year, I played at Henry County High School in McDonough, Georgia. Um, I was recruited starting late in my junior year through my senior year. I attended a few camps. I took a few visits, Valdosta State, Methodist University. I ended up signing with Kentucky Christian University, which is an NAIA. I attended there for 2 years, and then I chose to go the JUCO route, and I attended Hocking College in Ohio. And I feel like that was the greatest decision I could have made for my football career, because going the JUCO route, I really had to learn to be self-disciplined, self-motivated, you know, and it really brought a different kind of athlete and dog out of me when it came to football. And then after that, I attended for Southwestern Assemblies of God University in Texas. And that's where I won my first college ring up under Coach Ryan Smith. And I give him a lot of credit for where I am today, spiritually and as an athlete, because he poured so much into us as athletes and outside as men. And I feel like I grew so much under him as a head coach, as an athlete. He was always open and honest with me, straightforward, but he always loved us just as hard as he, got onto us. After that, I attended Waldorf University. And after that, that's when I went on to play arena ball last season with the Oregon Storm.
Man, that's quite a journey. I mean, 4 different colleges, 4 different set of coaches, 4 different academic settings. When you look at all the levels you played at, what's kind of the thing that kind of stands out to you?
What stood out to me, no matter the level I was playing at, I wanted to play at the highest level I could play. So no matter if it was high school, NAIA, JUCO, when I stepped onto the field, I wanted to perform like I was playing on Monday nights or on Sunday on TV. I was going to give it everything I got, 110%, lay it all out on the line, every snap, every down. That's something I always wanted to pride myself on, and I feel like any coach that I played under could say the same thing. I was going to always lay it all out on the line every time I stepped out on the field.
Definitely. And how do you kind of stay mentally locked in? The JUCO route, everyone talks about how difficult JUCO is. Did you experience the same thing?
How I stayed mentally focused, I kept people around me that, we had like interests. So my friends, we had like interests. I always made sure, I even talked to myself sometimes, keep myself motivated, know what my why was. My why is always, get to the next level. I want to get to the next level because I always felt in my heart of heart, I'm meant to play at the highest level of football. I know I can play at the highest level of football. So I have to treat myself as such. So I feel like once I went to JUCO, I started to treat myself more as a professional athlete, the way I ate, the way I trained my body. So it was always a personal thing for me.
Definitely. And one thing I noticed about you is you have a lot of style. And I think style comes with confidence. Where did you get your kind of drip game from?
I'll be honest. I feel like when I first got to college, I didn't have the confidence that I do now. I feel like my confidence really came from me, working as hard as I do. I feel like my grind really turned up after my freshman year of college. I redshirted my freshman year, and I felt like I was able to play my freshman year. But I feel like it was a great choice that I didn't play, because it did give me kind of a chip on my shoulder, and it brought the dog out of me, a lot of rawness out of me. I trained really hard that whole season, and with great work comes great confidence. And every time I stepped out on the field because of my work, I felt like I'm the best player out here on the field, you know. And that's what I like to think of. My favorite linebacker of all time is Ray Lewis. And I feel like he played with a certain kind of moxie and confidence. And I try to model myself after guys like that.
Definitely he did. And, you know, outside of football, how instrumental has your family been in this journey?
My family's been very instrumental, you know. I would say my great grandmother, my grandma, my mom, you know, my uncles, they've been very instrumental to my career. You know, my grandma passing this past February, you know, they gave me a lot of motivation to go forward and work even harder, because I feel like she would have wanted me to do that. You know, she always called me her superstar. She always told me that I would be a superstar. And now I feel like more than ever that I have to accomplish that and make it to the highest level.
Well, Tahze, you know, been great having you on the show today. I have no doubt that you will be the face of the AIF just by your mentality and the way you carry yourself. My final question for you is, what is your biggest goal going into the new year, both on and off the field?
My biggest goal going into the new year on the field is to be MVP of the AIF. I want to move up to another level of football, being XFL, USFL, CFL, even attending some NFL workouts. That's something I've been discussing with my agent, Mr. John. And that's in the works. So preparing my body, getting to that point. That's what we're looking to do next year. Off the field, we're working on launching a merchandise brand for myself. So that's something that's major for me, and we're gonna make that happen this year. And yeah, just become more spiritually sound. You know, I've been working on getting a lot closer to God lately.
Those are all amazing things, Tahze. You know, I look forward to seeing what you do in 2024 and, you know, stay in touch.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate being on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
I'm a game changer.